Hello, hello. Joe Mitchell here with your 10-minute educator. How are you tonight or today or whatever time you're watching? This is a Thursday in February, and that means something. So what that means is that because it's Thursday, this is Tap It Out Thursday, right? And then because it's February, this is Stress Less, Achieve More month of February. So we've got two things that we're working on here, and tonight we're going to do some tapping. And you don't have to know how to tap. You just have to follow along, look at me, follow along, do what I'm doing, and I think that you will be surprised at the results. So what we're looking at tonight is anxiety. Okay, anxiety is a little bit different than stress. Stress is so before we go, I just want to let you know my name is Joe Mitchell. I am a high performance coach and a tapping specialist, as well as a best-selling author and a Harvard Law grad. And I am happy that you have come to visit this 10-minute educator. This is a special educator. You can watch this again and again and again and get amazing results. So I'm not going to go into how to tap. I will, though, however, put a link in the comments as to how to my intro. There are many, many intros to tapping. You can go all over the place, but this will be my intro. And what we're going to talk about is anxiety. Now there's stress and there's anxiety. What's the difference? Well, generally the difference is stress is caused by an external event, like no money, like no job, like a relationship fight, many breakup or something like that. Whereas anxiety is often caused, and anxiety can be caused by those things, but anxiety is generally an internal situation, which is not necessarily dependent on that external situation. So we're going to use it in a very general way, and that's because I'm going to talk about anxiety, but I want you in your mind to figure out what is that anxiety for you. What is the anxiety that's what is that feeling of anxiety that you want to lift off? Okay. It might be feeling like you should get more done in a day, or feeling like you're not going to get things done by the deadline, or they're not going to be up to your standards, or that you're not getting enough sleep, or there's all kinds of things that cause stress and anxiety. What I want you to do is just identify one of them, and then give yourself a rating from 0 to 10 on how intense is that stress and anxiety. How intense is that? Is it a 10, which is like you are really you're foaming at the mouth almost, whereas a 0 is there's nothing there whatsoever. So you need to rate yourself. This is a very important part of our tapping sequence, is to rate yourself on where are you in the stress and anxiety on this particular issue. It's very important that you identify an issue and then rate yourself on that issue. And it could be something that happened today, it could be something that happened a long time ago, but whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to start tapping, and I'm going to just quickly go over the tapping points. Tapping point number 1 is right here, right at the side of the hand. Tapping point 2 is the edge of the eyebrows right here, and you usually use 2 fingers or 3 fingers to tap both of them. You can also tap with one hand. That's also allowed. And then side of the eye, right on that bone, underneath the eye, right on that bone. 3 fingers right on that bone, underneath the nose, underneath the lip, right in that crease, and then underneath the collarbone on either side. Beautiful. And then the last one is under here. It's like right at the bra line, right under here, and then the top of the head. That's what's called the basic EFT sequence. And that's what we're going to work on tonight. So let's get started. Okay, we're talking about anxiety, and we are going to start. Even though I have all this anxiety, I choose to feel peace right now. Even though I'm anxious about all the stress in my life, I choose to be calm and confident. Even though even though I'm anxious and I'm so stressed out and worn out and I feel so stuck, I completely love and accept myself. All this anxiety in my body, this anxiety in my life. I can't stop thinking about it. All this anxiety that I feel in my chest and my stomach, I can't let it go. It's all too much. This constant anxiety. Don't know how to let go of this anxiety. I want to let it go, but I can't. Life isn't easy right now. How can I not have anxiety? I've lived with this for so long. It's become part of me. I am so stressed and worn out. All this stress is taking a toll on me mentally. All this stress and anxiety. All this stress and anxiety in my life. Just take a deep breath. So take a look at, on a scale from 0 to 10, how does that stress feel now? How stressed do you feel now? That's a good question. How stressed do you feel now? Okay. So me, I've gone from a 5, which, I was looking at, I'm not getting enough done in my workday. I've started at a 5, and now I'm at about a 4. But I'm still feeling like, there's still all this stuff going on. So how do we do it? I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do with one hand, and because you can also do it with one hand. You can, and then the next one I'll do with 2 hands. So you'll get a sense of what it's like. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Everything is really hard right now, and I don't know how to get through it. I want to be calm, but it hasn't happened yet. I'm not calm. I feel this anxiety throughout my whole body. And this is an important point, guys, is you really want to feel, and gals, you really want to feel it in your body. Where do you feel this anxiety in your body? Is it in your head? Is it in your chest? Is it in your gut? Those are 3 very, very powerful places. Sometimes it's in people's shoulders, but where is it in your body that you have this anxiety? For me, it's in the head. It makes me feel so uncomfortable, this anxiety. And I don't know how to escape it. Don't know how to escape it. And I'm trying really hard, to escape this. But I still feel all this anxiety. I feel so stuck. No matter what I do, I feel stuck. I'm trying to feel calm, but I don't know how to. I feel so restless and worn out. This anxiety is taking a toll on me mentally and physically. I feel so helpless and alone. No one truly understands how I'm feeling. I can't share this. I don't know how to get out of this feeling. I don't know how to get out of the situation that I'm in. And it makes me feel so upset. I don't know how much more I can take of this. No matter what I do, I feel stuck. I feel like I'm staying in the same place and not moving forward. I'm at a loss about what to do. I've got so much anxiety. It's making me feel stuck and helpless. I feel this anxiety in my head, in my chest, in my stomach. I feel so helpless and hopeless. I'm doing my best to clear this issue, but it still doesn't seem like enough. And even though everything seems hard right now, I choose to be open to the fact that I can be helped. I can be healed, and I can heal myself. I've had this anxiety for so long. I don't know how to live without it. This anxiety just creeps up on me. Sometimes I know what it's about, and other times I have no idea. I just feel anxious. It's hard to imagine my life without this anxiety. But maybe if I tried, I could imagine it. Could imagine what it would be like to not have this anxiety. I'm open to the possibility that I could be anxiety-free. How you doing here? How you doing? How you doing? Well, I think that's a good place actually for us to stop. Being open to the possibility. But you know what I want you to know about tapping is you can do whatever feels good for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more sequence, and we're just going to do it. We're going to do it 3 times, okay? And just see how that feels. Even though it feels scary to let go of this anxiety, I choose to let it go now. I choose to completely let it go now. I allow anxiety to leave my body. I allow anxiety to leave my life. I let it go now. I am letting it go. All this anxiety leaves my body and my life. Even though it feels scary to let this anxiety go, I choose to let it go now. I choose to let it go completely now. I allow anxiety to leave my body. I allow anxiety to leave my life. I let it go now. I am letting it go. All this anxiety is leaving my body and my life. Last time, even though it's scary to let go of this anxiety. Let's use the word stress instead, to let go of this stress. I choose to let it go now. I choose to let it go completely now. I allow all this stress to leave my body. I allow all stress to leave my life. I let it go now. I am letting it go. All this stress leaves my body and my life. Powerful. Now, if you just tap with me like this, I know you feel different. I know that you don't have the same intensity level around your anxiety and stress. I just know it. You can always go back and do this again. I did it purposely, intensely like this, a lot of tapping so that you can go back and do it again. And I thank you so much for being willing to try this and really go for it with an issue in your life, because tapping works. Tapping is one of the most powerful transformational techniques that you will ever find. So thank you very much for being here with me. Joe Mitchell, activateyourgreatness.com. I have 2 free chapters of my book there waiting for you, along with some other bonuses. And I am very appreciative that you have been here with me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like my Facebook page and keep up with me because I do this a lot. So check me out. Tapping Thursdays. Tomorrow is Hack Friday. Hack It Up Friday. Look forward to talking to you or seeing you the next time we do.